Hello. Tonight, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how you can learn how to read tarot with, it's not like skipping the work. I wouldn't recommend skipping it. And there's no tarot police, there's no right or wrong way to do it. But as I watch other readers, I taught a class and I went to a class, I learned little tricks. So what I wanted to do is show you guys. So for this card right here, this is the Nine of Swords, and you can look at it like reading between the lines, despair, depression, overthinking. Like this person looks like he's not sleeping, so he has insomnia. There's black background, so that's like darkness. I would say super high stress. But I mean, all you really have to know is go off of your gut. So well, first of all, I would, and if you guys want, I can do classes on these. I teach them in person. I did teach them in person. I haven't done it lately, but if you know what swords are, well, you can just tell that swords can cut or kill. So it can cut open a letter or they can kill you. Swords are sharp and fast acting. It's not something that's going to be slow. Anything with a sword is also fast. So if you pull this and you're working with someone, they want to know how something is going to turn out, right off the rip you can say, do you know the whole story and is it keeping you up at night? Because this looks like this guy's really stressed. So that's just like a tip. I just okay, so another thing, some readers don't read reversals, some do. It's your preference. Like I said, there's no tarot police. I read reversals because that was just how I was taught. But if you go by how you feel, I use my spirit guides and angels, I call them in before I do a reading and ask for help. So that way I'm giving the right words, I hear the right words and say the right words to the person. So but this card, this is the Ten of Cups. We have a mom and a dad, and it looks like a brother and a sister. They have a home, there's plenty of water, there's a rainbow and blue skies. This is happiness to me. In reverse, how does that make you feel? That looks like all the cups are pouring out. So cups are emotions, they're a water sign, they're also water, so you can tie it to astrology. All their cups are empty. I would say that things at home are not going well. They might have already broken up. If you're doing a reading on a couple, or if they haven't broken up yet, I would say that things are not happy in their home front. Here, so happy. Great home life. Everything's awesome. What's another one? Let's see here. Well, actually, here's the moon. Let's see here. Okay, so let's start with the sun. So how does this sun card make you feel? Happy, excited, there's sunflowers. I would say that, the colors are bright. This little boy or girl or child looks really happy. They're on a white horse. To me, this is festival energy. It's everything's really happy. You can do the same in reverse. How does this make you feel? It's oh, the sun's upside down. I don't know. It has a different feeling. So then if you jump over to the moon means secrets. So, oh yes, I was actually just looking for this. So then say you get the moon, here we'll do it like this, you get the moon and death. Okay, so that means, well, depending on how the moon makes you feel, we have a Scorpio, or Scorpion, so moons also notoriously means secrets, secrets coming to work, or coming to life, are coming out of the dark, because, and that's why if you do moon magic or you do any kind of moon meditations or you probably should, and I should too, so it's moon meditations, getting in sync with the cycles. Well, say you have this moon card and then comes death. So death, well, especially in the tarot, doesn't mean death, and if it does, actually, there's a woman on here, her name is Mystical Fortunes. She teaches you how to read death on the cards, which actually came in really handy for me because I saw that the day after I learned it. But I'm not teaching you that right now. So anyway, if you look at this card on the moon, you have these two pillars. And then if you look at this death card, right here and right here, you have the same two pillars. And on the other side of this one is the sun, even though it's like so tiny, you have a gray background. I mean, this guy is a skeleton. You have dead people around. This looks like the plague to me. This can be the end of an era, the end of any cycle that you have in your life. Like your job might be ending, you might be leaving your marriage, who knows. But any secret that you had, or your spouse had, or your boss had, is probably coming to the light, is the way I would read this. If this was upside down, oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My laundry was a little lopsided, so it was going really fast. So where we were, or it was super loud. So where we were was, you're doing a reading, say, let's call her Barbs, or Babs. Babs comes. She's like, I'm not really sure what's going on in my life. Can you give me some, what do the cards say, or whatever people say. Most of the time, I hear people when their life is like about to fall apart. And so we can kind of get an idea to help prepare them, or something usually is pretty big. Or not, who knows. But anyway, the point of this entire babble is like, if you get the moon upright next to death, just go with how it feels. This feels to me like, I don't know, things are coming out that isn't going to make everyone happy. If this is in reverse, that means the secrets aren't coming out. So the ending's coming no matter what. We have this upright, but the secrets in reverse, the moon in reverse to me means that nothing, and who knows if those secrets were good or not, but it doesn't matter. But the whole point is, if you see the moon next to death, how does it make you feel? What's going on? And if you find like little things where the cards have the same symbolism, that helps you also read it. Okay. What was the other card I wanted to show you guys? Well, these two are pretty easy. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one instead. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Well, Ace of Swords, any ace is a new beginning. So it's like somebody got a new idea, somebody got a new thought, they implemented a plan, it's the new beginning. So if like someone's going through a breakup and they get this card, they might have the Mr. Right or Miss Right right around the corner, because you have a new beginning. Where's the Ace of Wands? Oh, here we go. So this, I don't know what you think of when you look at this, but I would just say that's the D card. If someone's looking for some D, it's coming through. There's no other way to explain this phallic symbol other than I call it, it's a D card. If you don't know what D is, let me find the Knight of Wands. That's like a, thanks for coming, don't take my number because I'm never going to see you again. I call him a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of a card. He's a player, which is totally fine. Like girl, boy, whatever. Of course I can't find him now and I don't really want to look, but you get the idea. When you see the D, and I don't mean dollar. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding, but that's what it means to me. So I know wands are a fire sign. Wands are like your Aries, anyone who's a fire sign, these are the sparks. They don't burn the forest down, like they don't burn it all down, but they light the match to get it started. Then, like the Strength card, how does that make you feel? Especially compared to the tarot, or the Tower. If you're looking at Strength, she looks like happy, she tamed the lion. And then you look at the Tower, and I know that some people read this like the ending and the new beginning, and it's like happy and go free and lucky and all that. That's not how I read it. When I look at the Tower, I think of 9/11, and I think of death, destruction, and these people are jumping to their death. The way I read this, and teach their own, there are no police tarot, no one's gonna yell at you, unless you get the basics wrong, like a planet. The moon is ruled by Mercury, not by, wait, who was it? I can't even remember what I said. I said something wrong about planet. So don't say any of that stuff unless you know it, or you can say it and someone will help you. Anyway, so the point is, When I see strength, I see happiness, sunshine. When I see the tower, I say, pack your bags because Kali's coming through. If you don't know who Kali is, she is a goddess back from like the Isis time, and she is the goddess of destruction. She's like the Lilith. She destroys all the worldly like stuff that you are getting in the way of your soul path. So if you're here to, let's say your job is to be compassionate and be the light. Well, you're over here, Megan, and you aren't being compassionate, or like raising the vibe or being the light. Say you're you're not on your right path. Your higher self has already gone through this and is watching you, or Lilith or Kali or whoever is your god or goddess of destruction, and they're going to put a little tower. Usually when you see the tower, shit's just about to hit the fan. It's like, just pack your bags because you're about to go on a roller coaster. Oh, you had a house? Say bye. Oh, you have a job? Bye. Career, husband, whatever. This can also be an addiction card. I don't usually read it with addiction, but I just felt like that. The other addiction card is El Diablo. This is your Capricorn. That's how I sometimes like to say it. I'm a Capricorn. Let's just say when you get El Diablo, you're definitely, I would call this, well, this is an addiction card. It's also like you are making decisions that aren't above board. Like your ethics and morals. I mean, if you've ever been in the middle of addiction, I have, so I get it. You're not making morally or ethically like right decisions. So if you got the devil, first of all, if you got strength and then the devil and then this, it'd probably be like this if they were, it's like you've lost all your strength, you've surrendered to the devil, and you're about to lose it all. Which is not bad. I mean, this doesn't look like a very fun day, but if you're at this point, you're probably not getting a tarot reading anyway because you've got other things to worry about. So that was just like some ideas that I had, or tips. If you guys have other questions or you want to, okay, wait, actually, I don't even know how long this is yet. I was going to try to do this really quick. So in the way I was taught, and like I said, you can do this on YouTube, you can teach yourself, whatever, is like the magician is this like really high, all-knowing card. Well, then I heard a guy talking about how the major arcana are initiation stages. So there are 22 arcana, and so you have 20, that's the Fool's Journey. He has 22 stations, which actually we could go through this Fool's Journey, not right now, but I can. And this is technically card number 2. The first one is the Fool, which if you're learning, I would highly recommend using the Rider-Waite cards, just because a lot of people use them. They're easy to learn, and then you can like graduate to other cards if you want. I obviously like, look at these cards. The Moon card, but this guy, my 10 of Swords is like, I mean, that's not a brand new card, and I love it. So anyway, this magician, the point of this is there's only one card before him. That's this little fool. So he's cute, he's go lucky. This is like the Fool's Journey. He doesn't really know that the world can be full of like not so fun and floaty things. In reverse, well, you can look at this either way. He's still about to walk off a cliff. He's still like not really sure what he's doing, but he's all excited and he's going. Then the next step, so this, you passed initiation 1. You're the Fool, you decided you're going on a journey. So you're in step 2, initiation level 2 or whatever. This is part of the mysteries. You guys might have heard of that before. This certainly isn't a big part, but it's an idea to explain it. So then you have the magician. And the way I was taught is like, the magician is still a baby. You know, the Fool, it's like, doesn't mean what it means in American English. It means what it meant back in the 1500s or whatever. But the magician is like still a baby. Look at how young this guy looks. So, but what he does have is the universe. He always has all the tools he needs. So he has the pentacle, he has the cups, he has the sword, and he has the wand. He has flowers. One hand is rising as above, the other one's so below. This is the infinity circle. So it's like before he gets indoctrinated into this human trip that we're on, he still like has all of the tools from the universe to help him. That's the way I read it. if you read it as like the all-knowing magician, I think that's really cute, but really all we did was pack our bags and decide to go on a trip. So now we have the tools that we need, and we understand like the universe is still helping us. So now we've finished with initiation level 2. So now we'd go on to 3, 4, and 5. I don't know why I felt like telling you guys about the magician or the fool, but if you have any more questions, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to teach class or something. Just let me know. Thanks. Have a nice night.